CJ McCollum get busy.
On the last day to sneak in, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, they needed a Brooklyn loss to go along with them winning that last game. Ultimately, though, it wasn't in the cards for them, and they ended a game out of the postseason.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And, you know, the Pacers had made the playoffs in each of the last 4 seasons prior to last year's miss. Hard for a team that was coming off of back-to-back conference finals appearances to stomach that. But with the injuries, they'll be better and back in the playoffs next year, I'm sure.
Ellis is checked in for Indiana. Pass to Allen. To the paint. Here's George. And he banks in the layup.
And really, it's going to be more of a reload than a rebuild situation for the Pacers. You would have to imagine their goal isn't just to get back to the playoffs, but to get back to being a conference final participant.
Spade sets a screen for Barbosa. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State. Now here's Ellis. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money.
And all-ball defense right now, too. I like that.
Then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So he's playing on-ball defense right now, too. I like that.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Rush comes in for Leandro Barbosa.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The drive by Ellis. He kicks it to Hill. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Rush in at the 3 slot.
You know, for the Pacers last season, with Paul George being out for most of the season, they knew it would be a struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. As for those dry spells you mentioned about the Pacers, GA, they had a number of long losing streaks last season.
Yeah, as a team, they had 4 different losing streaks of 6 or more games, and they got hot at the end. Season-high win streak of 6 to stay playoff relevant. It was just too little, too late compared to their losing streaks earlier in the year. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Ellis. Following the miss by Draymond Green. The drive by Hill. Here's Mahinmi. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Chase Budinger, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Hill in for Monte Ellis. Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
There you go.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Green.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Here is Miles. He's got 11. Pass to Mahinmi. Shot clock at 5. Over to the wing. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Lavoy Allen's checked in for Jordan Hill. Iguodala's drive. And the rejection by Mahinmi. Allen against Curry. Allen kicks to Budinger. He dishes it to Miles. He feeds it to Hill. It's tipped.
Yeah, he do play pretty good with the Pacers. I gotta give him credit.
Here's Mahinmi. And he banks it home with one hand.
This is a nice third-quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot. Just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
From deep, Green. And it's the Pacers ball.
Nah,
they're on a 16-4 run. And Miles
you
gets
should
to Mahinmi.
start it though first.
There's the feed to Hill.
You gotta.
From deep, Miles.
Not sure. I think you gotta do like the situation.
No good, but he's still shooting 75%.
Matter of fact, did you put your game in already?
On the wing, Thompson.
Because the shit, don't the shit gotta like update or some shit like that and stuff.
Now the dish to Azili. Good.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that.
I'm looking at k3v7n Broadcast right now because he's playing somebody online. They got my squad. So
now here
let's see how they're using it.
Looking for his first basket still in this one. Allen kicks to Hill. Wants to get it to Budinger and does. And he gets the bucket. Budinger's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers. From deep, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Hill penetrating. And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Livingston. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Timeout called the Pacers.
That's that video game shit. Throw the ball down court and call timeout for the time run out. Yeah, that's that video game shit right there. It don't get on my nerves, but I just don't like anything that's not sin.
Here's Miles. No good there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pacers lead by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Warriors trail by 4. C.J. Miles is out there with Paul George. Then there's Ellis. Then there's Hill. And it's Stuckey in the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Green, the screen. From deep, Iguodala. Hill pulls it in.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Ellis dishes to George. George double-teamed. Can't hit from in close. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. It's Curry with the drive. And he gets it to go. Curry's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Stuckey outside. Back to George. Nice D from Bogut.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming up
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. The Pacers making a switch here. Mahimi's checked in. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Kicks to Green. Curry against Ellis. Here's Barbosa to take the lead. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Green, the pass to Barbosa. It's Thompson off the drive. And the rejection by Mahimi. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Hill leading the charge. Curry with the steal. Barbosa kicks to Green. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Here's Curry. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Passes it to Thompson. It's stolen by Hill. The pass to George. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Dishes it to Mahimi. Wants to get it to Hill, and does. Indiana again missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Green kicks to Barbosa. Off target from outside. The Pacers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. But they recover it. Hill dishes to Hill. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Cat playing with his favorite team.
Great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Now Curry. To the paint. Stolen by George.
Still a chance here. Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Curry with him. He's picked up by Hill.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 4. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul?
And perhaps a few missed free throws.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Thompson in the corner. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The guy said, you got a foul. It was a good one. I guess. It's all for me to, so I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. It's not nothing against you. I'm getting from niggas, Warriors, Cleveland. You got certain teams like, so it's not to be honest with you, but I'm happy you got the win because, you know, even though it's my team, I know you, I don't know him. So I'm happy you got the win, but I don't know if I would say it's impressive. If you had, and you got that win, that'd have been impressive. You did it with the Warriors, though. Like I said, if you would have did it with somebody like that, it'd have been more impressive. But you know, it's still. That's why even when I'm playing against, I said even when I'm playing against a nigga, even I got a Cleveland like DA. He was in Mag League. DA had Cleveland, and he was trying to brag when he beat me. Like you barely beat me, nigga. Like what you talking about? But you got the win. I ain't gonna take it away from you. But you got Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Do that same. Like in the draft league, this nigga DA, he drafted his team, and I guess he didn't sweat nigga. Like, and that's more even because they draft their own team, like over even lineup. That's how most people double team. Nah, but the one thing he was doing that I like, cause I was watching who I was watching. I was watching some team yesterday. Was it the Warriors? I think it was the Warriors. And the way they was moving the ball, like nobody held the ball too long. They was just even, you know what I mean? And it created lanes. It created, like they was just moving around and just moving the ball around. And that's why I be trying to tell niggas in a program, let's move the ball quicker, because even if there's no shot, if we move around, we create a shot. So like that's something that I want to start doing with Indiana. I mean, I just want to start moving it around quicker. So he was doing that. He was doing that. So that's one thing that he was doing that I was like, I like. As far as going to Mahimi a lot, I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Mahim is actually a good player. He's better than most people think. I actually know how to shoot with Mahim. Y'all shouldn't be telling niggas that, but I actually like figured out his jump shot a little bit too. So he's actually a solid player. So I could use him. Now at the end of the game, I don't know what he was doing. He had went away from what he was doing earlier. But I'm telling you, when I was first watching, he was moving the ball like he would like he would come down if he didn't have nothing, he'd throw it in the middle to Mahimi, then pass to the other side and come around like he was like moving the ball good. Alright, nigga, true first. Like I want to hear you smacking. Nigga like high power team. Like I want to hear that shit. Time to go to work. Oh, you joined already? Why you ain't say nothing? I ain't realize you joined. That's your first time playing this, DZ, or no? You ain't played the beta? Nah, so you know a little bit, right? Come down there and bust your fucking ass. nigga testing his father's skills. Did it work? Did she go? Did she believe me? Oh, she's still not taking this out? Oh, it didn't work. Fuck. I'm gonna have to come down here and be a little more harsh. I said I was gonna bust your fucking ass, right?
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
You didn't believe me. Told you I was gonna bust your fucking ass. Yo, why y'all not barricading these fucking doors, man? Yo, get in here. Let's see over there. I'ma bust your fucking ass. Oh, they coming through the ceiling. Yeah, they over here. Oh, the fuck! Oh, they bust through the wall. Fucking what's her name? He was bust through the wall, son. I didn't expect that. Niggas almost killed me. I told you should do it again, but record it this time.
Hell no. The fuck with? Yeah, I see you.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports.
So don't do every team this time. Do the teams you want to do.
NBA action.
It.
Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
What up, Cody?
Now for the Wizards, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Nets.
I don't know what to play, man.
Oh, he shot me through the window.
All out there with Garrett Temple. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Gortat.
I'm
And it's
dead. Oh,
Dudley
no, I'm not.
in at the
Yes, I am.
force line.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with
I know
nobody
somebody
on him,
else carried
that's a
me
pretty
through
good shot.
fucking ball.
It's Wall with the drive. Rockets on offense. It's a three-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this
That dude
one.
with the P killed us because he
What a
threw a bomb
luxury
when he was
you have
reviving us.
depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win
Reviving
came
us.
from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carried the load for that team.
Without question, the starters can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserves, and they got it in that one.
Now, here is Gortat. Harden missing his last shot.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Kicks it to Howard. Harden right side. Clock at 6. Shoots from the corner. And that one goes long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Washington's offense last year looked solid on paper, but in reality, it was much tougher to defend.
You saw what he did, though?
against.
That's how he
They
killed
can
us
hurt you
before.
in a number of ways.
And the Wizards, Kevin, could get you in transition, but they could also, as you mentioned, they could get you with their half-court sets. Top 10 in field goal
Rainbow
percentage,
sets.
as well as three-point percentage last season.
Yeah, I'm happy he down. Pause.
Here's Beverly. That one off the back iron and out.
I'm happy
There's no
he
getting
died,
around
though,
the
because
simple
he killed
fact that that's
us.
a shot he has to knock down.
Wall,
He killed
that's
us, so I'm
good.
happy he died.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And here's Harden for 3. The Rockets again can't hit. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Dudley dishes to Temple. Can't get it to go. And the Rockets take it the other way. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul.
How much
Very
bread you got up
physical
there?
And rugged
Really?
in how they perform. And it paid off.
Here is Harden, following the basket by John Wall.
You gotta get your
Pass
money up
to
so you can buy
Beverly.
operators and shit.
From deep. And he gets the bucket.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Wall kicks to Temple. And Capella sends it back. And it's Houston on the break. Harden's got the ball. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed his
Message.
forward hands, too.
For the Rockets, Monty Eunice is checked in for Capella. Brewer comes in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Wall. 6 points for him. Feeds to Dudley. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
So I can put
Agreed.
down ammo. I
Body
ain't know
control
that.
essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up
Well,
a
no,
bunch
I
of
can't
height,
put down ammo.
then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Oh, this is the same building we was in. You gotta
Jones
watch that
checked in
ceiling.
for Houston. Thornton comes in for Trevor Ariza.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Terry outside. Another miss by Houston.
And, you know, for the Rockets, they had a major gut. Boy, Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Oubre passes to Humphries. Misses the layup.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
16 seconds left in the first. And Neal kicks to Sessions. Pass to Neal. He feeds it to Sessions.
What? Nobody kill somebody else?
For the three.
See, I got the bombs all over the fucking room, right?
It's a tie game
too?
here in Houston. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes.
Yeah, you killed me. Yeah, you shot me. Nah, before that, you shot me, though. And then you blew yourself up. Oh, good. It's all good. It's all good. That's what this is for. Listen, I ain't that much better than you, nigga. I'm gonna bust your fucking ass.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triples.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Washington. Blair is up there with Humphries. Then there's Ramon Sessions. Then there's Oubre. And it's Neal in the two-guard spot. Sessions dishes to Humphries. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
The nigga just hit it.
Harden inside the three-point line.
He
Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
yeah.
Harden's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Rockets. Sessions passes to Blair.
Look, you see your screen, you see L1, R1, and all that. You
Stolen
familiar
by
with those?
Ariza. And the jam by Harden.
That's how you make an impact with defense.
Yeah.
Once the steal
That's
is
how
made,
actually how
you know
much
they're going
bread
to be
you got,
scattered.
'cause
The floor is open.
you can
Take
buy
care of
operators
business.
and shit.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Just trying to get a break in the action.
Them things are dangerous, man. That's how you killing them.
And not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to
Be
get
careful
them
where
to
you put them
forget
shits.
about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And then for Washington, Dudley comes in for Oubre. And John Wall subbed in for Sessions. Beverly against Wall. Here's Neal. Leans from outside. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
He dishes it to Blair. High post try. And the shot falls short this time. And here's Harden for three. Kept alive by Houston. And Beverly kicks to Capella. Back to Beverly. Lets it go with a three.
Oh, he fucking that house up, yo.
Beverly's got 6. Wizards trailed by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And it's sent back by Howard. Wall dishes to Dudley. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Houston running again. From the wing. Rebounded by the Wizards.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Oh, that must be one of them other dudes right there. That must be one of the other dudes. Yo, it's crazy how y'all made that name together, them dudes, but you the only dude that be on it. So what's going on, son? Why you don't be letting them other dudes rock? You can't do the other dude like that. Wait, how many dudes is it? Just 2 of y'all? More than 2.
So for the Rockets, Brewer comes in for James Harden. And it's Terry and
so you got to change the name from them dudes to that dude
then
now.
For Washington, Gortat's checked in for Humphries. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Gary Neal.
Yeah, no, don't do it. I was fucking with you.
Kicks to Howard.
You don't put too much work into that name.
And
you got to start from scratch. Unless you could keep your same.
And then run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away.
Yeah, don't do that yet.
That'll be a springboard for him.
We got to get to the bomb.
A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
The fuck? Oh, man. Yo, I hate this nigga, son. This nigga keep killing me.
Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
Yo, kill Pixel.
Last season at both sides of the coin for the
Pixel keep killing me, son.
Just could not keep it going.
Well, you know, the
this
start
nigga
was
Pixel, that
extremely
nigga
hot.
keep killing me.
19-6, which tied a franchise best, that record. After that, though, they played close to 500 ball the rest of the time.
Outside Terry. Rebound Washington.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Now here's Terry. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
And the Wizards really struggled post-All-Star break, playing under 500. Still, though, they seem to pull things together at the very end and on into the postseason.
50 seconds left in the first half. All with it. Guarded now by Jason Terry. Here's Temple. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Or nah?
Just 5 on the clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. Blair can't hit.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Ariza against Wall.
Why you did that?
Ariza no luck. It's Wall with the drive. And Capella sends it back. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Outside Wall. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that'll do it for the...
You know how to peek around walls, DZ? Then you type left and right on the D-pad.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm watching. You know how to peek around walls?
Defensive standpoint has just really been.
I think you press left with the D-pad.
Up his team.
Yeah, use that. Locate the ball. Now do that. Go up here. Do that. Put that camera on.
He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
Press down. Press down on the D-pad. Stay in there, press down.
Ball game on our hands as we get
bomb. All right, now go upstairs. The bomb is upstairs. You see where it says?
An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Go upstairs.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
You see that yellow thing that says plant? That's where you're going to. In the left corner of your screen.
Really a lot of fun to watch.
That's where you got to go. That's where you got to drop to the fuse at. You probably going.
Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Capella in at the 4. So
that's it right there. Go in there and see if there's any enemies in there before you run in there.
Now, here is Harden.
Look around.
After Gortat's miss. 3-pointer. Harden, no good.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been.
All right, bro, you look like you fit. Go to the other side of the lane. You sure ain't nobody on the other side?
Despite an overall strong year in
2015
for the Wizards, they were pretty.
All right, run up there in that room, find a nice spot that you could barricade yourself, and then
road wins for any team.
Oh, shit, I got this. Oh, you got disconnected.
Beverly.
All right, how much money you got? You see the gold in the top? 16. I don't think that's enough to buy some money.
Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
Operators. How much these niggas cost?
He's got 10. There's a screen by Gortat.
Go to operators and see how much they cost.
To the paint. A reverse. No good. Great D that time from Howell.
And for the Wizards and their road problems,
I think your operators is 500, right, DZ?
To defend the 3. I mean, they were in the bottom third in the league at defending the 3 as the road team.
Gortat with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. That puts them in the lead. And 12 points for Wall.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
So we got to keep playing so you get some numbers
in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
We got to stick together.
And you know what's odd about the Wizards' road problems is that they played outstanding defense otherwise. I mean, compared to 2014, they definitely took a step backwards in regards to their road play last season.
Hey, yo, Kev. You going to get it? You never ever gonna get it. You never ever.
Jones checked in for the Rockets. Chris Humphries has checked in for Washington.
No, we
Gary
got
Neal
to
comes in
secure the
for
plane.
Oubre.
Hostage in the plane.
Harden the pass to Jones. Back to Harden. Got it from 16 feet. Harden's got the game tied up here for Houston.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's Wall with the drive. Goes up from the top of the key. Wall missing again.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Wall. 12 points for him. And it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
It's Wall with the drive. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Wall. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Now here's Beverly. 6 points for him. But they'll get another chance. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Just don't put him in barricade this door. This door should be left open.
Now here's Beverly. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even
one
when
of
it
these ones
hasn't
that
been
come
the
from
best
the center.
basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
You know, it's out here. It's out here.
13 points in the game. Offensive rebound. The pass to Jones. Launches a three. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Wall.
You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
Oh, they coming from this way.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his third foul of the game.
That's crazy. I ain't expect
Houston
that.
with a big group substitution here. Monty Eunice is checked in for Howard.
What you doing,
Brewer
dickhead?
comes in for Trevor Ariza.
Ain't gonna do
Marcus
that.
Thornton, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverley. Jared Dudley's checked in
That's a
for
kill,
the
thanks.
Wizards. Oubre
I'm
comes
always
in
killing
for
me.
Gary Neal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Outside Terry. Jones kicks to Brewer. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
Brewer hits them both. Outside, Wall. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Rockets on top as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Wizards trail by 6. So the Wizards 5 right now. Jared Dudley out there with Oubre. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then it's Gortat. And it's Sessions in the point guard position. Here's Moniunas. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gortat's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to the right wing. Out to Sessions. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Thornton.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Brewer wishes to Moniunas. Inside. And it's slammed in by Brewer.
And nobody, guys,
what button did you put it down with?
stepping up to
R1?
challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank
The same
you
button that you
very
put it
much,
down with
and
is the same
sails
button you
in
blow it
for
up.
the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the
So
score
if it's
is
R1, then you
what
just
it
say
is.
R1 again.
Sessions against Moniunas. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Howard's checked in for Moniunas. Harden comes in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Humphries checked in.
Yeah.
Wizards trailed by 8. And the jam by Oubre.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Sure.
Beverly's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
I had the reload.
Soft touch on both
I was just
ends
like,
of that pretty
I was just about to go
Now,
look
I
up
gotta
there
say,
too,
Clark,
because I wanted to see like where they coming
I didn't
from.
know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
And guys, you know what? Neither did the defense. I don't think they had a clue.
Oh, it's quiet right now.
6 to shoot.
I'm coming back over there.
From outside the arc.
Yeah, I'm straight.
Washington with the rebound.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
The defense was scrambling to get back. And when they didn't close out on him, he simply said, I'll take that. Splash.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Revive the
Now a
houses, raise the
timeout
houses.
called by Houston. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams
Enemies
to
eliminated.
regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Let's find out
I
what
see you,
George
them
Burke has for
dudes.
us.
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Wizards trailed
Never
by
get it,
5.
never go get it. Never go get it.
Humphrey sets a pick for Walls. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be
How much
key
bread
here
you got
in crunch
now?
time.
From deep Harden.
We're gonna try to get you up to like 1,000.
Again, the miss by
Like
Harden.
2 operators.
Yeah, credit
We'll
to D
operate in
there.
defense,
Got his hands up and
attacking
made sure he
defense.
wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on.
Walls shot is off.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And there's the feet to Oubre. Off target from outside.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball
classic
plays
right
out
there.
Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
It's Wall with the drive. The shot no good. Good D by Howard.
Attacking is pretty cool, especially when you get some more attacking. Like the guy got his dope, because you see my shield? My shield is basically like a flashbang. I got 5 of them. So anytime enemies in front of me, all I got to do is hit R1.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times?
In attacking, we got to work together more. We got to kind of stick together.
Wall.
Let's just follow these knuckleheads.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
How about that?
I'm going to take my time because this nigga keep killing me, yo. Every time I'm moving. Oh, he not in here no more. It's over you guys.
And that one's good. Beverly.
So let's go up in there.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that,
I don't even know what we're doing.
Really
just
feeling
you getting a
quite
hostage
good about itself, and deservedly so.
From deep Harden. Howard, the pass to Harden. Over Sessions. Bank shot, no good. And Wall kicks to Humphries. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yo, I hear that nigga. I hear him. Be careful. Yo, DZ, be careful. You hear that breathing? That's a suicide bomb. He going to run into you. Oh, shit, I'm getting shot.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Thornton for 3. So Houston wins it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
Breathing. Uh-oh. Yeah, hopefully he died. Man, what the fuck? Man, I was trying to get around, but I kept walking into dead ends.
You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
We hating on riches. 100K I spent that on my wrist. $200 spent that on your model, put that on my list. Oh, there he going that foreign again. In the scene, bring the core in the end. We should have wrote.
Yep, that's what I did.
Only the real get a piece of the plate. Repping my city and running my state. Keep me up through they run with the. Won't beef, then I visit your place.
I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay no good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they
What the fuck happened?
I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Somebody threw a bomb. I just saw y'all both die behind me. Oh shit, and this nigga dead. Can I get to him? Oh, I won.
in the check on the gear. Falling soon, and hop on the leer. Strap with them was in back of the rear.
Well,
Yo, son, I know you heard all the diss raps. I know you heard all the diss tracks. Yo, big t-shirt and rain shirt, son. I got disconnected.
welcome and happy
Back out.
holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg
How much
Anthony.
bread you got
Joining
now?
us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke.
You want to spin that or you want to wait?
Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's
Matter
the
of fact, you
Cleveland
said you like
Cavaliers
defending, right?
intent
By a
on
defender.
protecting home court. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Take your time when you buy the defenders and read like
How about the
their
shooting
specialties.
in the low 30s? That tells
Also
you
look at
all you need to know.
Brutal.
the armor and
Absolutely
speed.
brutal. To shoot that poorly.
Yeah, you
almost
click
have
any
to
one you
try to
want. You
miss.
got SAS, you got FBI
Rarely
Spy,
do you see
GIG,
numbers
and
like that at the
the other
NBA
two.
level.
You click whichever one you want, and then they
All
got
right, let's set
two
the floor.
defenders in
Courtesy
there.
of Gatorade.
And then you
All
can look at
fueled
their
up
armor and
and ready to
speed,
go.
so you can see how
So
how
on
much
the
you
floor
protect
for
and how quick you are. And then look at that thing that tells you what his specialty is when you hit R1. See which one you like the best. Which specialty you like the best for your defenders.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being.
Never go.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade.
But I got 2,000.
That
I
got 'em
have
going,
3,000 now, so I'm about to buy 2 more.
And those mid-season trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Yeah, and, you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
We got
Pass to Temple. No luck. And Cleveland will come the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Here is Wall. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Passes it to Oubre. There's the triple. It's hauled in by LeBron. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Temple. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
It's not possible what we just
Take your time.
is
Take
that
your time.
Not
Tough decision,
improbable,
brother.
but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's
smokes.
one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that. And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
In the corner, it's Oubre. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
LeBron drives in. No luck. Gortat with the defensive effort. And for Black, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. And a switcher also for Washington. Chris Humphries has checked in for Oubre.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Look at that.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
It's Wall with the drive. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And last year, the Wizards at time played excellent team basketball. I mean, seems like every time a shot went in, it was coming off a pass to find the open man.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And Mo Williams subbed in for LeBron. Here's Wall. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And Greg, the Wizards were top 10 in the league in assists you were just talking about last season. They were third, Clark, in the league in their assist to field goal ratio.
Beyond those eye-popping stats, the Wizards passed the eye test. I mean, it seemed like most of their buckets came off nice passes.
Cleveland shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And Thompson sends it back.
Oh,
from deep three-point range. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer.
Okay, so now you can booby trap windows and doors. Right,
and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 1.
You know when you're ready.
The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Chris Humphries is out there with...
Go get your guy. Or somebody else grab him because they be quick.
With Oubre.
I'll be quicker than that.
And there's Ramon Sessions.
I'll be quicker than that.
And it's Neal in the shooting guard
when
position.
That shit starts, you got to get your guy like right away.
And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10
you see what his
games.
icon is, right? That
Number 1, the Wizards.
Hook.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Here's Smith. Now the feed to Thompson. It's stolen by Sessions. The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Neal. Humphries with a screen on Jones. No good. Good D by Thompson.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Cleveland moving it around. Williams attacking. Smith kicks to Thompson. Here's Jones. It's deflected. They recover it. Back to Williams. Thompson, a screen on Sessions. Williams dishes to Thompson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. And then for Washington, Dudley comes in for Oubre. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Gary Neal. Feeds it to Temple. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That one on Jefferson. Last season at both sides of the coin for the Wizards. Started out very hot, but then just could not keep it going.
Well, you know, the start was extremely hot. 19-6, which tied a franchise best, that record. After that, though, they played close to 500.
It was all over here by me. Somebody put this
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov comes in for Jones. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Mo Williams. And Sessions kicks to Gortat. Humphries against Mozgov. Humphries with the bucket. Humphries has got his first 2 points.
Come out here, DB.
And the Wizards really struggled post All-Star break.
Watch those stairs. Watch that direction. I watch this
Still,
direction.
though, they seem to pull things together at the very end and on into the postseason. And he came off that screen, and then he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Dudley the pass to Gortat. To the paint. Here's Sessions. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Sessions has got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Wizards. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yo, look, see where I'm at right here?
The Wizards had some bumps, and you mentioned
they come down these stairs too, so be careful. Always watch your back. I'm going to be over here on this side. Right here. You stay over there and watch that.
They knew how to make the most of their games when they did
watch your
get
back.
hot.
Just keep watching your back. Yo, what's your L1? You got barbed wire or something like that? What's your L1?
Shumpert, he's checked in for Richard Jefferson. Then for the Wizards, DeJuan Blair. He's checked in for Gortat. And John Wall subbed in for Sessions.
I hear them. They come to the wall.
Attacking, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 6 points.
That's what I call a captivating move there.
Hey, over here, DG. Blow your bomb up. Blow your bomb up. There you go.
And Temple kicks it up. Right side Wall. That's good.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Easy, look. Easy. Oh, I had to switch.
The drive by James. And he jams it with authority.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Picked by Humphries. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Irving. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Everybody
what a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland.
I ran out of ammo.
Dudley dishes to Blair. Shot clock at 6. Dudley the pass to Temple. Kicks it to Humphries. From deep, Wall. Again, the miss by Wall.
It's our little spot out here.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Got a piece of it.
Somebody in there dying.
And there's the pass to Blair. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Here's Irving. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. For Washington, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Dishes
get him out of here. They drop it down his thing over in his room.
With the steal. Pushing it up. And he misses the fast break layup.
I hope somebody in there watching the hostage.
He has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Wall. Here we go now. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Did I? Oh, my bad.
Love with the screen for Irving. Just 3 on the
clock.
What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, today I did? Oh, my bad.
The buzzer.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
I don't think I sent no invite today.
It's the Wizards.
I don't know.
They lead by 1. And we'll be back for
the
the second half
so
following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Yeah, that was last night, nigga. Yeah, see? That's why you was fucking me up. I was like, oh, I sent you an invite? Yeah, I was trying to get some red games in last night.
What they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see how one can pull out away here in the third. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora? You're going deep into that dictionary of yours,
man. Easy. Remember, if we defenders got to be quick.
Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half. Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop.
I told you niggas is vicious,
Greg, that's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Amon Shumpert is out there with Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, we got him.
The Wizards working the ball around now. And there's a whistle that goes on Amon Shumpert. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And the Wizards with possession. It's a 1-point game.
What's that? On the first
5
Friday?
to shoot. Here's Wall. Love grabs the board.
I'll go out there.
Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's James. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting.
The guy, they shoot through this shit, so be careful.
It does. That is effective.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots
coming up. Watch that door that's open. I'll watch this one.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. Third longest home win streak in their history.
I looked up, son. I saw that shit.
Helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
You said that, because I wasn't even thinking that.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. Despite an overall strong year in 2015 for the Wizards, they were pretty weak at times down the road.
Managed only 17 wins away from home, tied the Pelicans for the fewest road wins for any team that actually made the playoffs last year.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
All right, go refill your shit.
And for the Wizards and their road problems, a lot of it came from their inability to defend the 3. I mean, they were in the bottom third in the league at defending the 3 as the road team.
Get behind.
Washington making some changes. Humphries comes in for Jared Dudley. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall.
And you know what's odd about the Wizards' road problems is that they played outstanding defense otherwise. I mean, compared to 2014, they definitely took a step backwards in regards to their road play last season. Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force. He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Williams comes in for Shumpert. And Temple kicks to Gortat. Now the dish to Temple.
That's when we got our fouls, right?
Puts it up from 12. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Cavaliers leading. Dellavedova dishes to Love. Offensive rebound. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Temple. Rebound by Dellavedova.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Thompson is screen on Sessions. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Wizards 5th.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
He dishes it to Humphries. Here's Gortat. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Wizards making a switch here. Neal's checked in.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
It's a pick by Love. And Williams, here we go. Oubre with the steal. And here's Neal outside. Rebound by Williams.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
The past few weeks, let's see how Washington stacks up. First in three-point field goal percentage. Second in fewest turnovers per game. And they're also ranked number 2 in scoring points in transition. This is a team that really pushes the ball ahead and tries to score before the defense gets set.
And you look at their incredible three-point percentage. I mean, it's not just about their accuracy, but their execution using screens. And creating those open looks, that's been key.
James Jones, who's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Blair's checked in. And Neal kicks to Humphries. Pass to Oubre. For the lead. Good. Oubre's got 5 now.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Smith outside. Shot clock at 6.
Easy, when you stand out there like that, bend down.
It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Anytime you go in front of gunfire, always bend down.
That's 7 points for Love. And Blair kicks to Neal. He feeds it to Sessions. To the inside. Humphries. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Humphries has got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet. Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Sessions passes to Blair. Out to Sessions. Here's Neal. He's guarded by Williams. From 13, and the jumper falls for him. Neal's got his first points in this one.
You gotta be quicker than that.
To the paint, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Wall outside. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Washington out in front, ending the third quarter on a 14-5 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans
Arena. Remember, you can booby trap all windows and doors, so.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. So it's Washington now. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Jared Dudley. Blair is up there with Oubre. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Wall in at the one. Pass to Oubre. There's the triple. And Wall kicks to Neal. To the middle. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Blair's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Washington.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. That's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Wall dishes to Dudley. To the paint. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Washington put together a good season against the East last year. Ended up with that 46-36 record with 30 of those wins coming against the rest of the conference.
Kevin Love's checked in for Iman Shumpert.
Right, where you at?
Wizards 46-36 last season. That was good enough for them to land the number 5 seed.
Well, it was actually, Kevin, the same finish they had in the conference in 2014. Even though they won more games, Washington, though, was only 10-15 against the rest of the Eastern Conference playoff teams.
It was me and you now.
There's the feed to Dellavedova. Pass to Love. 6 on the shot clock.
Hold back, dude. He's about to die.
On its way from Irving for 2. Can't get it to go. Nice D
Watch
from
your
Wall.
back over there.
From the start, it seemed like they were out of sync. They waited too long to get into their action.
That's a great point. You know, you don't want to be scrambling against the shot clock. That's why it's so important that you have quality possession.
I can't shoot. I told you, when you're in front of me, something's like bend down or lay down. This way I don't shoot you.
No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. James, the pass to Dellavedova. Kicks it out to Love. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Gortat's
we gonna have to just hold this room down. Make sure you booby trap all the doors. Yo, come out here. Oh, nah, there ain't no windows out.
Outside, Wall. From the baseline. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. No good from LeBron.
Yo, look, Beezy, you come right here. Beezy. Beezy. Come right here where I'm at. Look.
Trying to
come
break
over
that
here
ice
and go
cold
down.
streak.
And I'm going to come stand over here in this one.
And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it.
Bend down, bend down. Oh, they over here. They over here where I'm at.
James outside. Washington with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And another miss by Washington. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Irving for 3. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball.
They killed the
shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half.
That wasn't our fault, so we need a better teammate. I had to kill one of our teammates because he was acting up.
Shumpert's checked in. Washington calls timeout. They're up by 4. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Oh, man, and you finally got your guy. Go his circle.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. It was a pretty upbeat huddle. He said, I'll bet they won't take us lightly next time, guys. Clearly, he was aware of their underdog status coming into this basketball game, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Chris Humphries has checked in for Oubre, and Garrett Temple subbed in for Jared Dudley. Irving attacking.
How much bread you got now?
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
You see tutorials? Go down and watch all 3 of those. You get breath for that.
Free throws, good from Kyrie Irving.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you
when you finish watching them, you can go to, because you got a defender, you can go to attack and buy new operators.
Feeds to Temple. The shot from 20 feet away. Here's Humphries. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Wizards lead by 4.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
A free point there on the technical, and one they needed in this kind of a close game.
.11 left to play here in the fourth. Picked by Mozgov. Gortat with the block. In transition, here come the Wizards. Neal's got the ball. All with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. From deep, Neal. Mozgov grabs the ball.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
It's in!
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
On the wing, Shumpert. Money!
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force. Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. In the corner, it's James. And it's Shumpert penetrating. It's good.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
So what happened? You had a fight with your old nigga, son? It's mad ironic that you been fucking with us every day and after you ain't fuck with us for like a year. Nigga came out of nowhere, son. Was good, fellas. You got to fight with your old niggas or they went on vacation? What's going on, Bat? No, it was good though, Bat. Yeah, you know, trying to be tactical out here. You should get this shit, son. You should get this shit. Yo, they already released John and John vs. Tay-Rock? What the fuck? Oh, they must have released that for Christmas.
Starting out at URL's proving ground, he worked his way to the top, earned respect every step of the way. Youngest native is known for his wordplay, punchlines, and aggressive performance. He stays in a tough opponent for anyone standing before him. Maryland's Tay-Rock needs no introduction. Known as the Punt Arcade, Tay-Rock is having a 15 URL matches without ever choking. Punchlines, preparation, and the win has placed him at the top of the function. Has what it takes to survive on the world's most respected on a rap, ultimate rap
Y'all good? Y'all can hear me? Yeah. Alright. Niggas hit me like, you see how he did wavy? You better prep for this. I tell niggas I'm not wavy, and when do I not prep for shit? Perfectionist. My style is 5% excellence, the other 95% recklessness. All I can think of is violence. I need a therapist, specialist. The gun bars I come up with, they be treacherous, nigga. It's evident. There won't be no evidence. Your head and chest ain't caved in. I gives a fuck whatever dicks. Don't leave your bitch home alone in your residence. There's killers I sent to meet her with 9mm. No need for measurements. We shoot That's right. That's right. Hey, no need for measurements. We shoot bitches. Even horse get wings like Pegasus. Why fuck with rock? We shoot bitches. Even horse get wings like Pegasus. Why fuck with rock? You climbing a mountain, you shouldn't ever risk. You hella bitch. That's right. John, wanting to battle rock. This is what happens when keeping it real gone wrong. You ain't the Don John, and I ain't hollow, nigga. I get it shaking with these hands. No pom-poms. I'll clock you out, you'll get done dirty. Catch a show from the 12. All the buckshots look like I gave one. I will crack the dawn, and at the crack of dawn, have your family mourning. That's dumb early. Your son heard. I don't think he could stand more. I go across this damn chalk. You hella bitch. John, wanting to battle rock. This is what happens when keeping it real gone wrong. You ain't the Don John, and I ain't hollow, nigga. I get it shaking with these hands. No pom-poms. I'll clock you out, you'll get done dirty. Catch a show from the 12. But all the books, I look like I gave 130. You unworthy. Boy, I will crack the dawn, and at the crack of dawn, have your family mourning. That's dumb early. Your son heard. I don't think he could stand more. I go across this damn chalk to my hand sore. Leave this man floored. Who you frontin' on cam for? I got everything but a knife in these damn drawers. Nigga, that slick shit. That's life. I got everything but a knife in these damn drawers. Nigga, that slick shit get you rocked by a fan for. Watch how you use your vocal, or I'm cutting the damn cord, the can stored. If you ain't packing, like you got an eviction notice, this'll leave your shit all outside on the land. Lord. Hey, I ain't PG, mid-tier, or top tier. I've been a problem. Threatening these niggas since I got here. You get shot here. I do not care. A shell hit his chest and come out behind his back like he not here. Talk to me nice. I'm not wavy this rock here. Lately I've been on a killing spree, and it don't stop here. Briz Calico, I had a hot year, and for an early Christmas gift, smack putting you in a hot chair. It's not fair. I will grip here. I figure 4 will send dog to nature boy Ric Flair. It's time. It's time to back up that talking. Don't get scared. This nigga said he'll fuck T-Rock up. Bitch, where? That's bitch, where? I get paranoid. Don't get near. I ain't got flats on my car, but that 4-wheel get air. His wig split. Half on his shoulders, half of it sit there. He wouldn't live if they could put a quarterback. I did him like McNair. Yeah, you fought with Hollow to get a battle out this shit? Swing on me. You will not be on stage rapping about the shit. Put a knot on my head. I will not be blogging or rapping about the shit. I'll retire battling. Start clapping up every smack event. We GPS, I'm at this shit. We GPS, map the shit. Cut the lights, black the shit. Nigga, if I hear a sigh, your boy get killed on accident. I have these fists. I ain't even trying to grab for this. I'm looking at his jaw like, what kind of cheap glass is this? You have me pissed. I ain't that nigga you should call out. Fuck a personal disrespect, what I'm all about. But this time the ice pick go in your mom's scalp. I'll put at least a baby Maggie in your brother Bart mouth. You are lightweight. See how I carried it, nigga? I was a good father to you. I took care of you, nigga. I was hoping Bow Wow was here so I could bury him with you and let him know me and my bitch trying to fuck Erica Minna. That's life. Hate that. Yo, y'all hear me? Summer Madness coming. Calico, stop running. Conceited, how you 4'5" and still ducking. John talking shit. Hey, you do what, my nigga? Ain't no condoning that, because all you do is rap about the skill. But shit, I'm known for that. Y'all thinking I'm going, yeah. Y'all thinking I'm going to take his shit? See, y'all wrong for that, because I ain't got to copy anybody. Don't they got clones for that? We here now. It's Summer Madness 5. It's all it took, right? Calico must really be getting drug money. Because he got by and all he did was push rock. This is boiling hot water. Waiting for you in a good pot. I want to leave a bacon, soda, almond, hammer fixing a cook rock. It's levels to this gun bar shit. Let's beat the difference. I'm like a scammer with some fresh gift cards. My piece is hitting. And these... To this gun bar shit. Let's beat the difference. I'm like a scammer with some fresh gift cards. My piece is hitting. And these bitches ready to bust it like freaky women. If I see them trying to black, I'm shooting. Police decisions. If you want to bust, I got more. If you want a box, I'll give you a box. Let's be specific, but don't worry, you can get it for nothing. It's free admission. Y'all see that movie Buddy, right? Well, the Tay plan on giving me the mans, and I'm gonna get it shaking with the ratchet like Tommy Buns telling Keisha, listen. I don't know no fucking Keanu. But I can make Mrs. Cave stand for that sweet stuff like a fucking pinata. Two choices, cut all the drama or get rest of the trauma. You make one step, pop. I think I'm in love with his mama. Why you keep calling me your son? How could you talk this way? When you my kid, Rock, I'm the reason that you walk this way. I won these MCs. Kid Rock, run the MC, now watch the plot unfold. I make whatever I got on my hip hop out on rock and roll. It's pass rap. Clap that. For snitching, you can test the equipment. Now you will laugh. Run these MCs. Kid Rock, run the MC, now watch the plot unfold. I make whatever I got on my hip. A scammer with some fresh gift cards. My piece is hitting. And these bitches ready to bust it like freaky women. If I see them trying to black, I'm shooting. Police decisions. If you want to bust, I got more. If you want a box, I'll give you a box. Let's be specific, but don't worry, you can get it for nothing. It's free admission. Y'all see that movie Buddy, right? Well, the Tay plan on giving me the mans, and I'm gonna get it shaking with the ratchet like Tommy Buns telling Keisha, listen. I don't know no fucking Keanu. But I can make Mrs. Cave bust open for that sweet stuff like a fucking pinata. Two choices, cut all the drama or get rest of the trauma. You make one step, pop. I think I'm in love with his mama. Why you keep calling me your son? How could you talk this way? When you my kid, Rock, I'm the reason that you walk this way. I run these MCs. Kid Rock, run the MC, now watch the plot unfold. I make whatever I got on my hip hop out on rock and roll. It's pass rap. It's pass rap. Because Rock been looking shaky. That's a bad batch. I'm strapped like I just came from Fury Road. I got Mad Max. He pointing fingers. I'm pointing stingers. You will get clapped at. For snitching, you can test the equipment. Now you a lab rat. It's science. It's science. Because my toast is gonna split your core. I'll W with these 40s like, cringing doors. I give them clips. After clip, then more. Don't act like you ain't died from any clips before. Twice. Twice, hold on. Cause Charlie killed him again when they came back around. At least it got 2 million views, so it's a classic now. But the owner to that venue trying to pay Slack to take the battle down. Cause it was bad for business watching a nigga smoke rock in that tobacco lounge. You really about to shoot the battle? Yeah. Hold on. You really about to shit your rap? Look me in my eye, Rock. The lion playing a skull could be the reason you die, Rock. I'll snatch your daughter tonight up like she's Simba until you cry, Rock. So I guess that makes me Rafiki. Cause I'll hold your cub over your pride, Rock, and that's gonna show me your pussy. So put your skirt down, cross the line up at 10 yards, you'll be the first down. You riding with him? Gotta reserve your spot in that first hour since the cavemen invented the wheel. He'll get the first round. I'm only here. Niggas ain't been showing me no respect. The only way Rock can kill me if I get stoned to death. Big T. Niggas ain't been showing me no respect. The only way Rock can kill me if I get stoned to death. Big T, Sucer, Hollow, one of them going next. For all that gas, you stealing shit, go get your cold and shit. And I'm here because I'm getting that cash. It's a body, and it's time for you to get in that. So just know, when you get to the stand that, it's still 2 more rounds of me whipping that ass, nigga.
You got 1-1. I keep saying.
You told Wavy he was Drake and you was Quentin Miller. You got a right for this nigga. That was smooth. Watch how I flip it. You didn't write for this nigga. If he get charged up back to back like that light-skinned nigga I have his arm puffy. Niggas like, did he smack a light-skinned nigga? Nigga, I have his arm puffy. Niggas like, did he smack a light-skinned nigga? That's light for you, nigga. You think you be fighting off niggas. Taking bars that niggas work hard to write for these niggas. You stole my Martin Luther King, Rodney King shit, you trifling, nigga. Hold up. But since you steal shit, I brought some steel shit tonight for you, nigga. See this round? You won't feel so tough. Nigga with no warning, Rock stole on him because he steals so much. Get stuck with trees, the boots with the steel toe front. Your fucking head the perfect shape for a field goal punt. It's like, hey, what's this? Light skin versus dark skin? Well, tell Drake I rock with Mills. Tell the house niggas I rock with niggas in the cotton fields. I don't got no chills. I don't got chills, nigga. Tell Drake I rock with Mills. Tell the house niggas I rock with niggas in the cotton fields. I don't got no chills. You must